give us something of an understanding about the way in which the sport has evolved. It also gives us some calibration to understand the difference of performance between a high-performance current road car and what a V8 Supercar truly represents in terms of its performance. The problem is when we see 35 of those cars out there, all relative to each other, it's difficult to get an understanding of performance between them. So we've seen them in some practice sessions. We have an understanding of the difference of lap speed between these cars. And what will happen here is Cam McConville will lead them away in the SS at the drop of the Holden flag, and away he goes. He'll give that thing something along the way. 250 kilowatts, 5.7 litres of V8 magic, and he's going to drive the wheels off this thing and try and put something of a margin in as Flycam chases them up the hill. Brock's away in the A9XTorana, the 4-speed. And what a difference 25 years makes. 308 V8, 380 horsepower, fed by a carburettor. There are only 33 of these things constructed. And this car finished second in the Touring Car Championship of 1979, and then away goes Skaife. Now, it's about a 10-second margin, McConville to Brock, and then it's a 20-odd second margin back to Skaife. And so this gives you an idea of how much of a margin Skaife has to make on this bloke. There is McConville on his way to the cutting. Here's Brock, turn 2, A9XTorana, and still changing gears on his way up Mountain Straight is Mark Skaife going into the braking area. Now let's see whether we can establish some chat with these gentlemen. We can see on screen there Mark Skaife. Good afternoon, can you hear us?
I've got you, Crompo.
Well, the task is ahead here, mate. You've got cold tyres, but you've got 2004 technology under your backside. Are you going to be able to catch McConville and Brock?
Well, I saw that 79 model A9X win by 6 laps. Let's see if we can catch him, Crompo, huh?
And moving further up the road, we should be able to also make communication here with Peter Brock. Good afternoon, PB.
Good afternoon, how are you going?
Fantastic, mate. Now, the arm was on the windowsill this time 25 years ago. I don't see it up there at the moment.
No, she's wobbling around a bit.
Hey, Peter, do you remember this motor car? What was it like to drive?
Magnificent bit of machinery, there's no doubt about that. And I'll tell you what, even by today's terms, she's a pretty sharp little bit of car to drive. And
you broke the lap record in this monster back in '79.
I did, indeed. And here's Cameron up ahead. Oh, he's going all right, isn't he?
Come on, Pete, where are you?
And it's good afternoon to Cam McConville.
I tell you what, this
look at this.
250 kilowatt Gen 3, 240 k's an hour through there.
It's unbelievable. It's incredible, guys, to look at this, to see how far we have come. You know, an SS Commodore is not a slow motor car, and you're driving the wheels off this thing, Cam. You've ended up with, you know, a 30-second margin over Mark Skaife, and he's going to be all over you here at the last corner. Look at that. Job done. So Mark Skaife leads him around and cleans him up, having given 30 seconds to McConville.
Only just.
And Brock, you're going to have to lift your game.
I absolutely am. But I enjoyed that. I tell you, this car was just beautiful to drive, really.
And guys, it's really remarkable what we now do with V8 Supercars relative to what were the monster cars of the late 70s and early 80s.
It certainly is, Crompo. I mean, that's that last little piece there with the SS was just extraordinary, wasn't it? I mean, I didn't think when we come on to Conrad that we would have made that up.
And the fact of the matter is, if we grab passengers and we take the SS out there, Cam, in your car, and we put people in and you wring its neck, it's a frightening ride, and yet it's nothing by comparison to the current race car.
Well, it's funny, when you drive a road car on the limit, I felt like I was doing a 206.8. I thought I was giving Murph a run. And there was a fairly long brake pedal at the on that last corner there. I thought I would have nearly got back under Skaife, but it really is pretty awesome. 240 kilometres an hour down Conrad in a standard road car.
Guys, thanks very much for doing that for us today. It gives us a bit of a window on what's going on out there. It helps us calibrate and understand the performance of these cars. Shows us how far we have come. Mark Skaife, Cameron McConville and Peter Brock, the SS Commodore, the A9XTorana and the Holden V8 Supercar. And our thanks to the Bowden family for bringing out that beautifully. It's not even restored. It's preserved. It's a preserved A9X exactly as Peter drove it in 1979. So thanks to the family.
The state of play in motor racing and indeed motoring across the decades.